I was playing some Battlefield 2042 with my brother, and we ended up getting into a pretty long discussion about the state of Battlefield and where they might be heading in the future, and what kind of things we think have gone wrong with the game. Now, we did still have fun with it, and I'm sure we are still going to play Battlefield 2042 as it continues to get updated and stuff like that, but there's no doubt about it, it's been a disappointing game. So I thought it was quite a nice video for us just to be discussing the game, what's good, what's bad, and that kind of thing. So hope you guys enjoy it. There's some things that I cannot believe they still haven't fixed. Like, I'm looking at the map and I can't zoom in.
I know.
It's unbelievable. But yeah, do you think they, in like an update, they just change a map to add more cover?
I think they will. Yeah.
You think they would?
There's been a common bit of feedback that maps feel too open.
So you think they're working on, or potentially working on, new maps? Or just changes to the maps, not new maps?
I think they'll do both. I think the first step they'll do is more cover, because it's fairly easy to do, I'd have thought, compared to creating a new map. They just put more trenches in, put more trees in. I don't know what they do depending on the map.
I did read that, you know, this was meant to be a Battle Royale game, apparently. Before they
game?
They were kind of initially making a Battle Royale game. I don't know how true that is.
I heard that as well. But they can easily add Battle Royale to this, can't they?
Ooh. Yeah, I think they were just seeing how much money Warzone were making from.
Yeah. No, it was. What did it start with? It started with PUBG, didn't it?
PUBG, yeah, that
OG.
kind of Battle Royale craze. But the characters, I think the characters are just the things they say at the end of games. Probably the thing I find the most annoying. Just how cheesy it is. It's just that it's such an
really
obvious attempt to, you know, copy Overwatch and Fortnite and that kind of thing.
Sure.
Which just, like, I don't know, to me it just seems like they're just going away from Battlefield games that people actually liked. They're just going for whatever makes them the most money.
It's short-term profit. That's a problem.
I agree.
I think.
Yeah, massively. Where did my bullets go there? Do you not think, though, that you could get... Okay, so firstly, I'll say that after Battlefield 5 was a bit of a shocker, I really thought, probably naively, that they would just do what they could to make this game, like, one for the fans, to what people wanted, but obviously they've just decided to try and make something that they think can make the most money, as first and foremost.
Isn't it a common thing that Battlefield games start badly, then get much better over time?
So like, yeah, a lot of the old ones, Battlefield 4 definitely did, but I think at least Battlefield 4 was still like a Battlefield game, whereas this one's kind of, they're moving away from the Battlefield style.
Yeah.
To try and, I think, just get new fans and stuff like that, get a younger audience. But it's kind of like,
I see why they've done it.
Yeah, it's kind of in between. It's like a mix between kind of being a Battlefield game, kind of being another one. I heard someone say like it's got the biggest identity crisis Battlefield game.
Yeah,
that's true.
Our troops are moving up.
Swooping into you.
I mean, for me, it's not that different to the other ones. Realistically, it's maybe 15% different, 20% different. I'm not a hardcore user, so maybe for better players.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're not a hardcore, but you played. Can't see you down there. Compare this to
hours.
Like Battlefield 4.
How do you jetpack?
It's my specialist. This guy's gonna kill me.
Straight into B.
I've got a very nice spawn beacon for you. You're welcome.
I'm in a really good spot up here.
One down.
Alright, let me actually go somewhere a bit more useful. I do like the wingsuit though, I will say that.
I didn't use it, did I? I thought I had a parachute on.
Yeah, you got a parachute and I've got wingsuit.
Where are you? Should I spawn on you?
Yeah, spawn on me. It's very hard to push in here. I want to get in the mixer. But yeah, there's just no cover. But yeah, do you not remember Battlefield 4 compared to this, let's say?
I heard even when that was launched, it was a bit of a
It
Bit of a
was,
mess.
yeah. But could you see this getting to Battlefield 4 level?
Yeah, I could.
Could you? Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
And I can see why they launched a game early.
For what? As in, like, from business
They-
perspective?
And also, I guess they get a lot of feedback early on, which you can then develop for.
Come on. You can't have games starting to do that.
It's annoying.
Think about
but-
any other product that would release. A car. Sorry, shit, we just wanted feedback. You gotta release, you gotta say
It's
it's in...
different though.
No, you gotta say it's in beta. Just give everyone beta access if you want.
Yeah,
Do
so
that.
that's what I think they should have done. I thought they should have released. They did beta it, then they should have waited longer to act on the feedback. They only had a month between. Well, I think they had 2 betas, didn't they?
God, that was terrible spawn. I think they had like a beta. They had like no, they just had like an early access, but it was just like a week
Okay.
before, I think.
So maybe they should have actually had maybe 6 months between the beta.
But I've heard people say, and I think it's probably true, that upon release it probably needs a year more of work.
Yeah.
So it's like delay it by a year.
Yeah.
But that's
You
what
can't really,
that's
can
almost
you?
like what they should have done. What else? But it just should never have got to that stage where they had to delay it by a year. They had plenty of time to work on it. I think they just didn't know what they were doing by the sounds of things. I hear that some crucial developers left, and then probably they were probably the developers that had a bit of pushback against the higher ups.
Yeah, you asked why did they leave? Was it pay or was it something else?
Yeah, I'd imagine, considering what they've done with this game, I imagine they just weren't getting listened to. They're probably pushing stuff like these specialists and stuff like that.
That seems like a bit of a money grab.
But oh god, there's a guy
Because of
on the edge
skins.
the map. Yeah, I mean they must have done specialists with the main thinking of being we can monetize this. That must have been the driving force behind moving to specialists as opposed to just classes. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. But I also think how much does it cost them to make a game like this? Probably hundreds of millions. But I get somehow.
But I mean, oh nice.
Just destroyed the
Yeah, I saw that.
absolutely floating, glitching across my screen.
Oh, Sky might pick us up. Home. Do you want to get in this thing, Dom? Yeah. Oh wait. Oh no, I'm not. Yeah.
Wow, big cannon.
Drop down a bit. Oh, it's already full anyway. But they would have made
You with
a.
me?
Bravo 1.
They would have made a profit though. It's not like they're going to be break even. Do you think they just wanted? They should be entitled to make us like. I don't know. They're just prioritizing making a massive profit, or trying to make as big a profit as possible, over trying to make a game which people enjoy.
Wow.
What's
100
up?
people around the corner.
You got nailed, did you?
100 people. Don't say me. Don't say
Oh,
me.
God,
Loads.
yeah.
Do you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Hostiles are trying to seize one of our objectives.
Oh, you're getting revived.
Wow. That's probably, someone smoked it. That's why.
Eat my grenade!
Go on, get him.
Oh, I thought I'd better save the guy that saved me.
I'll get you.
But not good.
I'll get him as well.
Oh, you got run over.
Yeah. Oh, it's around here.
See, the user interface feels very console-y. Very console-y. And they probably
How-
wanted to just build one user interface for all the different game
Yeah.
types, which is a little bit lazy.
Why do you think it's console? Just like easy to move around with a controller.
Just the user interface, something about it is very blocky, very big. It's kind of like the PlayStation games I used to play, a little bit. I know that people complain about it, maybe not for that reason, but the UI is not that intuitive like it used to be. And again, I don't know why they would change it. They had no negative feedback that I'm aware of.
Yeah. So I've heard, you can't see the scoreboard, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Heard people say because you don't want to see the disparity between PC users and console users. PC users obviously just dominate console for this
how would
game.
you know someone with a console user or PC user?
Yeah, usually on games like this, they have like a little symbol next to your name, what you are. Like you can see on the left actually where our squad is. You can see we're all PC.
But you can see. Okay.
I guess they could just get rid of that, but then I guess you'd kind of would
Yeah,
know.
exactly. Why would they even have that?
Yeah.
One of our objectives is under attack.
I think maybe the reason was to do with making it less individual about a squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, surely you can't aim as quickly with a controller as you can with a mouse. Surely.
So you usually counter it with like aim assist
Yeah, which is
to try and balance it out as
Little
much
bit
as
dodgy.
possible. It is,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's definitely an imperfect solution. But from what I hear from the console players, it's not very good aim assist. So I'm surprised I'm surprised they still play crossplay, unless they're struggling for players on console only.
Allies engaging at Charlie 1.
do you remember the game No Man's Sky? And that came out and it was people really didn't like it.
Yeah,
But they've just kept working and now apparently it's a really, really good game.
yeah, it's apparently decent. Yeah, no, I'm not sure how really good.
Sure, but if you look at Steam reviews, it's now mostly positive, whereas before it was mostly negative.
Yeah, it's just, but that can't be the standard, right? You can't be like,
I know,
Yeah, we'll
but
just-
I think Halo was similar.
but I mean, like, but what are we saying? There's games that come out and they're good when they come out. So it's like harsh on them if you think it's okay for a game to come out and need like a year of work. People are paying. It's not worth the
Yeah.
money. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that there's going to be some kind of indie developer that can make a game that's similar to Battlefield 4 with like Unreal Engine 5, you know,
Take this sector.
good tech.
Balls. Objective set.
You wonder how they can do it. If Battlefield has hundreds of employees,
But yeah, so like
how on earth can 5 or 10 people do it? Unless a game engine really, really helps them.
just look at like let's say Hell Let Loose.
How many people are in Hell Let Loose or develop it?
I don't know, but I don't think it's many. I don't want to guess a number. But if we're thinking on on Battlefield lines, what I'd really like to
Yeah,
see
sure.
is that this guy being sniped. I'll get him. What I'd really like to see is someone to just fill the void that Battlefield's now left by like move, or not. I would say now left, but they're definitely leaving.
I wouldn't be surprised if in 6 months this is a very good game.
Do you reckon?
I mean, I'd be a little bit surprised, but not completely surprised.
I've heard someone talk about the game engine, they just messed it up big time. So it's extremely poorly optimized,
Our troops are moving on.
which I think would take more than 6 months to fix.
Time. On site.
I'm going up.
Alright,
Ow.
it's
How
Paul
do I get up?
Beacon.
I can't.
Oh, fucking armor. Everyone's got armor.
I'm inside. Oh, it says solo allies.
Nice rocket snipe. Yeah, so I'd love for someone to come up with a nice an indie company. Now I've seen things like Hell Let Loose, Ready or Not.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's been plenty of others. I think you know why they could do it, especially with Unreal Engine 5. That's the dream. So what do you think about? Okay, so if someone was to try, okay, if now obviously you're probably not going to know the answer, but if like a 50-person team was trying to make Battlefield 4 using Unreal Engine 5, do you think that's like unfeasible?
You've got to think. You also need marketing, sales. How many engineers would that be?
Okay, like yeah, so people actually working on the game, let's say 30 people.
I'm not sure. I guess that. I actually have no idea.
Because that's what I'd hope. Because people like playing new games, don't they? So it's almost like if a Battlefield 4 came out now, but you didn't know the maps or anything like that, do you think people would? I mean, I'd pay it. I'd pay for it and play it.
Soldier down!
I don't think people necessarily need new games. So look at League of Legends, how popular that is.
I agree, but I think there's something like oh god, there's something about the fact that there's been like a sequel on the same franchise.
Yeah,
It kind of
That's
the
true,
game
that's
move,
true.
people move on, so like the player base is split and that kind of stuff.
yeah.
But I really
Most-
wonder how well the next one's going to do. Or I actually kind of wonder
Yeah.
how well this one's done. Doesn't seem like it's done very well. But maybe they're playing the
We've got a
maybe-
discount coming up already, but didn't it happen last year as well? Or sorry,
Yeah, but-
when the last one came out?
It did,
Just
yeah.
around Christmas
And I
discount.
don't think Battlefield 5 did that well though. They had that shocking
Okay.
launch, didn't they? Oh god. Yeah, I do think it'd be a year after the first initial release before it's kind of like decent. And that's me hoping they're not spending too much of their time on just like things they can monetize.
Yeah, I know. Do both, won't they?
Although you would think the people working on the core part of the game aren't the people working on things like skins. You'd hope.
No, it was, but it's a different team. Probably is. Probably mostly designers, isn't it?
Yeah, so maybe it's like they'll still come out with both. They'll
Yeah,
hopefully
the
improve
person
the
designing
game
skin
and then
probably
also,
isn't
Sector secure.
exactly. The person designing skin probably isn't also doing the networking or the kind of voice comm stuff.
Hard work pays off sometimes.
Yeah, I hate this stuff so much.
These moments when they come.
That hasn't too bad.
I told you to keep up.
That's just
You see the same stuff.
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that is the identity crisis, big time. It's like, what kind of game are you trying to make here?